Britons turn against Brexit as UK now backs Remain over Leave by 10 points in shock poll. The survey conducted by BMG Research revealed a shift in people's opinion towards Brexit after 51% said they now want to remain in the European Union, with only 41% of Brits still wanting Brexit. In the Brexit referendum last year, the UK voted to leave, in a closely fought contest which saw 51.9% of people vote to leave the bloc. However, Brexit took a massive hit this year as a new poll reveals Remain support has surged. When asked should the United Kingdom remain a member of the European Union or leave the European Union, between December 5 to 8, more than half of those surveyed backed staying in the bloc, with a 10-point lead over leave. Just 7% said they do not know and 1% refused to answer. When the do not knows were made to choose or excluded from the results, 55% wanted to stay in the EU while 44.5% supported leave. While leave support was ahead last December, Remainers overtook in the month of the general election and their lead has continued to grow since. BMG Research head of polling, Dr. Michael Turner, said, "The last time Leave polled ahead of Remain was in February 2017, and since then there has been a slow shift in top-line public opinion in favor of remaining in the EU." However, readers should note that digging deeper into the data reveals that this shift has come predominantly from those who did not actually vote in the 2016 referendum, with around 9 in 10 Leave and Remain voters still unchanged in their view. Our polling suggests that about a year ago, those who did not vote in the referendum were broadly split, but today's poll shows that they are now overwhelmingly in favor of remaining in the EU, by a margin of more than 4-1. Last week underlined the difficulties of leaving the bloc after the EU set out terms for a Brexit transition period that is said to be thrown out by leading conservative Eurosceptics. Jacob Rees-Mogg said, "We cannot be a colony of the EU for 2 years from 2019 to 2021, accepting new laws that are made without any say-so of the British people or Parliament or government. That is not leaving the EU. That is being a vassal state of the EU, and I would be very surprised if that is government policy." He went on to add that the British government would be very unwise to accept the EU's intention that in the transition period we will be bound by the single market, the European Court and the acquis. Meanwhile, Theresa May has declared that she has silenced her doubters after securing a deal for the UK in the first stage of Brexit negotiations. After 6 months as Prime Minister, Mrs. May has said that she has succeeded despite people wanting to talk Britain down. Ahead of a crucial cabinet meeting next week to discuss what the terms of the country's final departure from the European Union, Mrs. May has also insisted that she will not be derailed. Writing in the Telegraph, Mrs. May said, "Amid all the noise, we are getting on with the job. In the face of those who want to talk Britain down, we are securing the best and most ambitious Brexit deal for our whole United Kingdom. And my message today is very clear: we will not be derailed from this fundamental duty to deliver the democratic will of the British people." BMG Research's polling interviewed a representative sample of 1,509 adults living in Great Britain between December 5 to 8. Data was weighted, and BMG are members of the British Polling Council and abide by their rules.